Around 500,000 people demonstrated in Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, and other cities on Sunday. They demand Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to do more to help bring home the remaining 101 Israeli hostages. Police clash with protesters, arresting around 24 of them. Labor leaders also called a one-day general strike on Monday. The protests come after the Israeli military announced the recovery of the bodies of hostages from a tunnel in southern Gaza's Rafah. An American Israeli was among the dead. Nathan King reports from Washington.
This is a horrible reminder of the cost on both sides of this Israeli-Hamas conflict in Gaza. As we know, over 100 hostages were taken. Unfortunately, very few seem to be alive, and this is confirmation of the precarious nature. 6 found dead. We understand in southern Gaza, in a tunnel, just before it looked like an Israeli operation to free them, although we're relying very heavily on information we cannot verify from the Israeli Defense Forces and, of course, Hamas, who said they were killed in a deadly airstrike. Among them, an Israeli-American, one of the several American hostages to be held. And Joe Biden issued a statement, which I'm going to read here, basically saying this: I worked tirelessly to bring their beloved Hirsch, his name, safely to them, and I'm heartbroken by the news of his death. It's as tragic, is reprehensible. Make no mistake, Hamas leaders will pay for these crimes, and we will secure the release of the remaining hostages. Now, that statement obviously heartfelt from the US president, but he only has a few months left of his term, and let's face it, it's been going on for months that we've been promised that there is some sort of ceasefire, some sort of hostage release in swap for Palestinian-held prisoners in Israel about to happen. And every time we come up to that point, something seems to happen. And let's face it, even though we saw demonstrations in Jerusalem straight after this, pressuring their own government, including especially Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, to work out a ceasefire deal to release the rest of the hostages that are alive and return the bodies of those who are not. The government of Israel and others in the region are basically doubling down on this seemingly intractable conflict after 11 months.